NFL is back, so we've got week 1 predictions, baby. Yeah, I'm back finally. I know I took a little break because it was summer and everything and whatnot, so I'm back now and ready to put out some prediction videos and whatnot. We've got, I'm going to read you off some headlines here first. Give me the paper. I have it all written down. So, our headlines are as followed. Sam Darnold in Carolina to face the New York Jets, his former team. Now this one, will he get revenge on them? I got the Jets hat on, as you can see. Will he get revenge on them? We'll see. Look at all the new rookies. Like, you get Najee Harris in there, Mac Jones, Zach Wilson. Maybe Trey Lance, probably not. Probably Jimmy Garoppolo. All those new rookie guys coming in. We got Jameis Winston starting for the Saints, as I'd seen that be a no-brainer from the start of the preseason, but I never really said anything because you still didn't know, but I had a feeling it would be Jameis Winston, and Taysom Hill still be your flex kind of guy. You'll get to see the Rams with Stafford. Now, Matt Stafford obviously acquired in the offseason for Jared Goff and a few first-round picks, I believe. And now you have Tom Brady ready for another year. Now let's see what the Buccaneers bring with their solid offense, re-signing everybody. And then we get Teddy Bridgewater starting for the Broncos. And obviously they acquired him for, I think, a 6th-round pick from the Carolina Panthers. So, without further ado, our Thursday night matchup is as followed. The Dallas Cowboys on the road to go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll have the scores, I think, up in the top right up here. That's a little thing that I'm going to try and do more this year, get all the scores up there, and hopefully that works. I'll have to minimize it, do all that editing and stuff, but that's fine, just get it out. Alright, I think the Cowboys, they got Dak coming back. They still got a solid offensive line, and they've got Zeke again. And hopefully Zeke won't bust this year because he's good with Dak Prescott. So, and then obviously Tampa Bay re-signing everybody and getting more players. They've obviously been great. Winning the Super Bowl. They get this Thursday night matchup off. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to be 1-0 as they're going to win 31-20 in my prediction. Our second game we have predicting is the Seattle Seahawks and the Indianapolis Colts with, I think, Carson Wentz will play in this one. Jonathan Taylor hopefully will look good. And then we have the Seahawks, but the Jets have the Seahawks first pick, so, that's kind of cool. Hopefully the Seahawks lose, but it's obviously Russell Wilson as QB there. He was unhappy with there, but it calmed down, so he's fine now. And then we have the running back be Chris Carson, and their receivers are solid. Tyler Lockett may be the most underrated receiver. Who knows? But again, you have DK Metcalf too, and they're coming in looking all right. That division's going to be tough, though. I really think that the Seahawks will start off the season at 1-0, and they're going to win 27-21. Now we have the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Now, obviously the Jaguars, I left out Trevor Lawrence and when I was just talking about the rookies because I wanted to give him his own little moment here. Obviously the first overall pick. Generational talent, as they say it, the best since Andrew Luck. Hey, could he be the difference maker? The Jags, they were a playoff team a few years ago, and then they went far down, losing almost everybody from that team. But now they got a solid young core with them. Travis Etienne obviously out for the season, but again, that undrafted rookie, Mr. James Robinson, obviously not a rookie anymore, but he was solid in year one. And now the Houston Texans with Deshaun Watson, that situation doesn't look like he will play. He's just at training camp, I think, to be there because obviously with all these allegations and stuff, it's tough for him. And I think their quarterback will be. Why do I not remember their quarterback? I don't know, but I think it's Tyrod Taylor actually will be their starting quarterback if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though. I will have to look that up and see if I'll put it up in the top if I got it wrong or right. So yeah, obviously Trevor Lawrence is going to start off strong and beat this struggling Houston Texans team, pretty much losing again everyone in the offseason and everything. The Jaguars are going to win 24-20. Now you get the Eagles and the Falcons. Now the Falcons, obviously with Kyle Pitts in the 4th overall pick in the 2020 NFL draft, or 2021, whatever you want to call it. And then the Eagles picking up Devonta Smith, I think at 8, I'd like to say, and if not 8, maybe 11. There's that. Again, Jalen Hurts, he could have a decent year. Again, they're ready. They did pick up Gardner Minshew, though, I think for a 6th-round pick as well. So, is this going to be Matt Ryan's down year? Obviously, he kind of had a down year last year. The Falcons lose Julio Jones. Now you have Calvin Ridley and Russell Gage, though. See if they can step up with, again, Kyle Pitts. But you did acquire Mike Davis, so again, Mike Davis was solid for the Carolina Panthers. Let's see if he continues that. But if not, I personally do think the Eagles are going to come out strong and take the win, and they're going to win 28-24. Now you get Justin Herbert and the Chargers going to Washington to face Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Washington football team. Now, they should have a team name soon, I think. Maybe next season, but if not next season, it's coming up soon when they will have their name. Again, Terry McLaurin, Antonio Gibson, Ryan Fitzpatrick, maybe one of the most underrated QBs of last year. I mean, he played solid until they benched him for Tua, which was, I didn't agree with that decision as if I was a Dolphins fan, which obviously I'm not. But Ryan was playing better than Tua. But they decided to go with Tua, and they did not get a playoff spot. And now you have the Chargers, again, with Justin Herbert. Austin Eckler going to be a solid back this year, hopefully. I got him in fantasy, so hopefully he will. Then you get Keenan Allen. And a guy to watch out for, Mike Williams and Josh Palmer. Again, wide receiver 2 and 3 there, I think, for them. They got a solid offensive line. The Chargers are probably coming out strong, but again, I just have to go with Washington. I think Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to find Logan Thomas a lot and Terry McLaurin a lot. You know what I mean? So I think it's going to be Washington winning. And I think Washington's going to win 34-31. It's going to be, again, Washington with that solid defense. But let's see if Justin Herbert can cut him up. And I think he will. But they're just going to fall short, and Washington will win 34-31. Put it up in the corner. Now we have the Steelers and the Bills. Now, this one's more of a offensive and defensive game, so this could go both ways. Again, the Bills coming off a strong season last year, making these playoffs and losing, was it to the Chiefs maybe? No, I think the Ravens. Or did they beat the Ravens? No, they beat the Ravens, so maybe it was the Chiefs. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I feel bad for not remembering because I'm kind of slow. Just kidding. But, yeah, and the Steelers started off super strong going, I think, was it 14? No. Maybe 12-0 until they lost. 11-0, something like that, till they lost like their last 2 or 3 games or whatever it was. And then they would go into the wild card round and lose the Bears. Gosh. The Browns. Again, I could see the Steelers still becoming a contender. It's going to be tough, though. Maybe they caught lightning in a bottle last season. But, again, the Bills are the real deal with Josh Allen. They still need to kind of figure out their running game. But, again, with Stephon Diggs, they got a solid receivers core and everything. And I say the Bills are going to take this one in a shootout, 38-31. Now you get the 49ers and the Lions. Now, The 49ers, I think, are going to go with Jimmy Garoppolo. Again, and a healthy Raheem Mostert could be a really good Raheem Mostert, you know what I mean, for their running game. But, again, the Lions are in a rebuild phase. They picked up Penei Sewell in the draft, which he should have went to the Bengals, but he fell to them. So, I mean, they'll take that. But, again, the Lions are still in a big rebuilding phase with Jared Goff as their number one QB. I mean, I like Jared Goff, don't get me wrong. Like, I think he took the Rams to the Super Bowl like 3-4 years ago. I don't remember what it was. I think 4 years ago it was. But no, I think it was 3 years ago. Again, and then they get DeAndre Swift and TJ Hawkinson, and that's pretty much their whole team. So they're going to struggle there. I think the 49ers are going to be solid with a healthy defense, a healthy core, and they'll be solid with George Kittle and guys like that, and the 49ers are going to come out on top and win 28-17. Now we have the Vikings and the Bengals. Now Joe Burrow coming off of being hurt, he is back, and the Vikings with Kirk Cousins, Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook, a solid offensive line. The Bengals' offensive line is not that strong. And then you have Jamar Chase on the Bengals. I think they drafted him to get him back with Joe Burrow. I mean, you can see why they did that there, but I didn't agree with the move. I would have rather went Penei Sewell with that pick if I was a Bengals fan, but whatever works. I'm going to say the Vikings do come out on top and win 27-20. Now we hit the Jets and the Panthers. Now Sam Darnold facing the New York Jets, like I said earlier. Then you have the Carolina Panthers the New York Jets, with Zach Wilson, the rookie QB that they drafted at 2. The Jets got extremely, extremely better than last year, but I'm kind of biased towards them. Obviously, favorite team, but I think Carolina has the better core. I know I hate to say it as a Jets fan, but I think they do. But the Jets receivers got better. The Jets defense got better, but a few injuries early on in the season, or in the preseason, is going to struggle for them. So I got to go with the Carolina Panthers and Sam Darnold taking down the New York Jets 30-24. Yes, Sam Darnold is going to put up 30 points. Well, and Christian McCaffrey, obviously. Now we have the Cardinals and the Titans. Now, the Cardinals, obviously, Kyler Murray, and the Titans, Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry. I mean, the Cardinals running game, they picked up James Conner, so that's kind of solid, but they also have Chase Edmonds. I'm a big fan of Chase Edmonds. I think this one's going to be a dogfight with DeAndre Hopkins and all that. I'm going to have to go with the Cardinals, though. Kind of an upset, but I don't know. That division's going to be strong that the Cardinals are in the NFC South, I think it is. I think your Cardinals are going to win 34-30. Then you have the Browns and the Chiefs. Browns, obviously a great team coming off. Maybe they can take the next step, but your week 1 matchup is the Chiefs, and that's tough. Obviously, the Chiefs have all their core. Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, solid defense. I can go on and on. Solid offensive line, you know what I mean. But the Browns, again, solid running backs. They have solid team. Maybe they take the next step and upset in week 1. But here, I can't see them beating the Chiefs. This one's going to be a great game, and the Chiefs are going to win 37-30. Now the Dolphins and the Patriots. Now, obviously, I'm going to send it over to Xavier Reynolds for this pick. I will be right back.
Hey, thank you, Jack Newell, for having me on the show. I'm here to predict the Patriots against Miami game, week 1 of the NFL, and I'm super excited for this game. Mac Jones is going to pop off. He's going to get 3 touchdowns. Damian Harris will get 1, and Quinn Norton is going to kick a field goal. So it's going to be 31-21 Patriots against Miami. Go Pats. Back to you, Jack.
Dolphins are going to beat Patriots 27-24. Now the Broncos and the Giants. Obviously, Daniel Jones. I think Teddy Bridgewater's the starter, like I said. But other than that, I'm not going to really get into this one. Giants win 21-17. Then you get the Packers and the Saints. Now the Saints with Jameis Winston losing Drew Brees. Saints are still a solid team, but Michael Thomas is out as well. Can the Saints come out on top? But you get your Packers with Aaron Rodgers. He said he was going to play Devontae Adams, like guys like that. I gotta part ways with the Saints and pick the Packers here and go 30-24 Packers. Here now your Sunday Night Football matchup, which is the Bears and the Rams. Now Rams obviously Matthew Stafford, Bears Justin Fields, but it's not going to be Justin Fields starting. It will probably be Andy Dalton, as this is his football team, according to what he said. Now Rams solid team, Bears made the playoffs somehow last year. Again, I can't see the Bears just beating the Rams. And this NFC South division, I think it is, that's going to be a solid division with the Rams, Seahawks, Cardinals, and 49ers. I'll give you my season predictions in a little bit once I do them and everything, like the team records as they finish up. I do it on paper before the season starts, but I haven't done it just yet. I think that the Rams are going to beat the Bears 30-20. Then you get your Monday Night Football matchup, and sorry for such a long video here. But again, your Baltimore Ravens with Lamar Jackson, Mark Andrews just signing an extension. The Ravens solid defense. The Raiders actually surprisingly got worse with a horrible offensive line now to run against Josh Jacobs and Kenyon Drake. I can't see Josh Jacobs succeeding with that trash offensive line here, and I think your Ravens are going to come out strong and on top and win 34-27. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for such a late video. Yeah, please like and subscribe if you want to see more, and as always, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.